40 really funny animals list with reasons why they are so funny. Yes, there are animals that many people find funny due to their quirky behaviors, unusual appearances, or comical interactions with their environment. Below is a list of 40 animals that are often considered hilarious, along with reasons why they spark laughter. I've kept each entry concise while highlighting what makes them amusing. 1. Fainting goat. Why funny? These goats faint when startled, dramatically falling over with stiffened legs due to a condition called myotonia congenita. It's like they're playing dead in the most theatrical way possible. 2. Sloth. Why funny? Sloths move so slowly it's comical, often sporting a goofy smile while hanging upside down. Their sluggish antics and sleepy expressions are pure comedy gold. 3. Pug. Why funny? With their squished faces, bulging eyes, and snorting sounds, pugs look like they're perpetually confused or plotting something mischievous. 4. Axolotl. Why funny? These aquatic salamanders have permanent goofy grins and tiny limbs that make them look like they're always waving at you in a cartoonish way. 5. Quokka. Why funny? Known as the happiest animal, quokkas always seem to be smiling for selfies, giving off contagious, carefree vibes. 6. Penguin. Why funny? Penguins waddle clumsily on land and belly slide on ice, looking like tuxedo-clad toddlers trying to navigate a slippery dance floor. 7. Red panda. Why funny? They tumble off branches and roll around like fluffy acrobats who forgot their routine, all while sporting adorable bear-like faces. 8. Proboscis monkey. Why funny? Their oversized, droopy noses make them look like grumpy old men, and their awkward movements add to the comedic effect. 9. Hedgehog. Why funny? When scared, they curl into spiky balls or make tiny, dramatic huffing noises like miniature drama queens. 10. Meerkat. Why funny? Meerkats stand upright in synchronized groups, scanning for danger with exaggerated focus, looking like a team of tiny security guards. 11. Otter. Why funny? Otters juggle rocks and slide down riverbanks like they're auditioning for a water park commercial full of playful energy. 12. Capybara. Why funny? These giant rodents are so chill they let other animals nap on them, looking like the ultimate relaxed party hosts. 13. Pufferfish. Why funny? When threatened, they inflate into spiky balloons, transforming from sleek fish to absurdly round floaters in seconds. 14. Bush baby. Why funny? Their huge eyes and springy leaps make them look like tiny, hyperactive aliens bouncing through the night. 15. Slow loris. Why funny? Their big-eyed, slow-motion movements and raised arms to ward off predators make them look like they're sleepily begging for a hug. 16. Alpaca. Why funny? With fluffy fur and long necks, alpacas spit and prance in a way that's both haughty and hilariously awkward. 17. Clownfish. Why funny? Their bright colors and frantic swimming in anemones make them look like hyperactive comedians performing in a choral circus. 18. Emperor tamarin. Why funny? Their majestic white mustaches give them the appearance of tiny, serious grandpas, contrasted by their playful monkey antics. 19. Binturong bearcat. Why funny? They smell like popcorn and waddle like chubby, confused bears, making their every move unexpectedly endearing. 20. Star-nosed mole. Why funny? Their bizarre, star-shaped noses look like something out of a sci-fi cartoon, and their frantic digging adds to the absurdity. 21. Frogmouth bird. Why funny? With their wide, grumpy mouths and uncanny ability to blend into trees like grumpy old men, they look like they're judging everyone from their perch. 22. Dick. Why funny? These tiny antelopes have big eyes and twitchy noses darting around like nervous cartoon characters who just heard a loud noise. 23. Naked mole rat. Why funny? Their wrinkly, hairless bodies and oversized teeth make them look like tiny, confused grandpas scurrying through tunnels. 24. Kakapo. Why funny? This flightless parrot waddles clumsily and makes deep, booming calls like it's trying to DJ a forest party with no rhythm. 25. Pangolin. Why funny? They curl into armored balls when scared, rolling away like living pine cones in a hilarious escape attempt. 26. Saiga antelope. Why funny? Their bulbous, droopy noses make them look like they're wearing a sci-fi mask, and their awkward runs add to the comedy. 27. Hyrax rock rabbit. Why funny? These rodent-like creatures scamper up rocks with surprising gusto, looking like chubby, overconfident gymnasts. 28. Jerboa. Why funny? With kangaroo-like legs and oversized ears, they hop erratically, like they're auditioning for a cartoon sidekick role. 29. Okapi. Why funny? Their zebra-striped legs and giraffe-like necks create a mismatched, confused look, like nature couldn't decide what to make. 30. Maned wolf. Why funny? They look like foxes on stilts with long, gangly legs, strutting around like supermodels who forgot their lines. 31. Frilled lizard. Why funny? When threatened, they pop open a frilly neck umbrella and run on two legs, looking like tiny, dramatic dinosaurs. 32. Tarsier. Why funny? Their enormous eyes and clingy fingers make them look like perpetually startled gremlins frozen in a comedic pose. 33. Dugong. Why funny? These chubby sea cows float lazily, munching seagrass with walrus-like faces like they're on a permanent beach vacation. 34. Ai. Why funny? With their long, creepy fingers and wild eyes, they tap trees like mischievous goblins playing a prank. 35. Blobfish. Why funny? Out of water, they look like sad, gelatinous frowns, as if they're perpetually disappointed with life. 36. Siberian chipmunk. Why funny? They stuff their cheeks with food until they look like tiny, greedy balloons, waddling off with exaggerated effort. 37. Cassowary. Why funny? These giant birds with dinosaur-like feet and vibrant head crests strut like they're auditioning for a Jurassic Park comedy. 38. Leaf-tailed gecko. Why funny? Their camouflage makes them look like leaves with googly eyes, blending in while seeming mildly confused by their own disguise. 39. Gerenuk. Why funny? These antelopes stand on hind legs to nibble trees, stretching their long necks like curious, wobbly giraffes. 40. Horned toad. Why funny? They puff up and shoot blood from their eyes when threatened, pulling off the most dramatic overreaction in the animal kingdom. Each of these animals brings humor through their odd appearances, quirky behaviors, or unexpected reactions. These animals bring humor through their natural quirks, whether it's their appearance, movements, or behaviors.